Hi there, it's Ronie, and I gotta tell you that on short time frames, the market almost always looks chaotic. But in reality, it moves within a structure. The problem is, most people confuse pullback with a reversal and enter against the already established direction. So today I'll show you how to work without guessing on a short 30-second time frame. I'll start with just $22 and see how much can be gained within just a few trades. So if you want to understand how to truly work on short time frames, I guess you're in the right place, so let's go. And if you want to understand the market structure faster without wasting time for insecurity and doubting, you'd better check out my Telegram, because there I share all trades, explain all the logic behind my entries, and what's most important, I give you the free access to copy my trades automatically. You learn from the real process, the format is free, spots are quite limited, so you'd better check it out. The link is below this video. I hope to see you there. So I'm starting the trading session by setting up the platform to get more clear entry points. Chart type candlestick, time frame 30 seconds, indicator, SuperTrend, and CCI. So I'll configure them first. SuperTrend shows the trend direction and working entry zones. ADR period 10, multiplier 2.5. This way, the indicator doesn't jump around and flip on every pullback. Next, CCI shows how much the price has deviated from its average value. Period 10, this makes CCI sensitive and catches the actual movement, not the noise. For the style, the main line will be blue, the channel itself white, and I'll set the boundaries to yellow. So it is done. SuperTrend shows the direction and CCI shows the strength and timing for entry. So we're pretty much done here. Let's begin. I'll start with a small amount today. Trades will be for 1 minute. I'll open the first one as a sell for $22. The market is already in a downtrend, and this is first confirmed by the SuperTrend. It's showing a sell signal. This means the indicator has already switched to selling mode. This is not a reversal, it's a pullback within the decline. The price couldn't consolidate above the SuperTrend level and went back under seller pressure. The CCI line is deep in the negative zone and pointing down. This indicates the momentum is distinctly bearish. So SuperTrend is already in sell mode. CCI confirms the downward momentum, and the candles show the real dominance of the seller. The market is not reversing, it's continuing its downward movement within the structure. So we're waiting for the trade to close, and the trade brings me $42 plus. Pretty good start. Let's continue. Continuing the trading, the market is still directed downward. I'll open a sell for $42. SuperTrend is already in sell mode, meaning the market is already in a selling regime. The red line is on top, putting pressure on the price, so any upward movement are pullbacks, not a reversal. The price doesn't consolidate above and goes down again. CCI is in the negative zone and holding there. This speaks to buyer weakness and the presence of bearish momentum. The market currently lacks the strength for an upward reversal. The candles demonstrate seller pressure. The trade has excellent chances. So we're waiting for the trade to close, and my theory was once more correct, and the trade brings me $81. Very, very good. The market has already reversed. It's logical to open a buy trade for 81. I'll show it in more detail right now. A buy signal appeared on SuperTrend, meaning the indicator has switched to buying mode. The green line under the price acts as support. The price approached it, held, and moved up. The CCI is directed upward and is in a strong zone. This shows the market has momentum for growth, not just a random bounce. A series of green candles confirms buyer control. Therefore, a buy trade here looks very, very logical. So we're waiting for the trade to close, and I get $155. Perfect. And if you're tired of constant doubt and finally want to get that permanent confidence, you'd better check out my Telegram. I show trades in real time, explain price movement, and offer the option to automatically copy all of my trades. The link is below this video. Write to me and I will add you. Moving forward with even more confidence, I'm opening a buy trade for $155. In my opinion, it's all obvious. A buy signal appeared on SuperTrend. This indicates a regime change. The price reversed from a local bottom and started moving up. CCI shot up sharply, showing a shift in momentum towards the buyer. The rise here is supported by strength, not a random bounce. From the candles, you can see the price stopped making new lows and gave a strong green impulse upward. This confirms the reversal and buyer control. That's exactly why I consider this trade obvious. So we're waiting for the trade to close, and I got $298. Excellent. So look, the market has reversed, and I'm opening a sell for 298, predicting a price drop. The SuperTrend is in red mode, sell, the market is under seller pressure. CCI is in the negative zone and is not turning upward, this indicates buyer weakness. There is no momentum for growth. The market is not ready to change direction and continues its downward movement. Now from the candles, you can see that at the moment of my entry, the seller takes control and continues the pressure. Therefore, a sell trade here looks justified and quite understandable. So we're waiting for the trade to close, and it brings me $574, which is rather satisfying. The market has reversed again. I'm opening a buy for $574. The key is logic and attentiveness, so watch. SuperTrend is back in buy mode. The line is under the price. The market is holding above support, meaning the priority remains upward. CCI is directed upward and is in a strong area. This confirms buyer momentum and the market's readiness to continue rising. From the candles, you can see that after pullback, the price reversed and started moving up. Green candles maintain the structure, there is no seller pressure, a buy trade looks justified and logical. So we're waiting for the trade to close, and I get $1,102, which is pretty much what I counted on. Let's open one more trade to finish. I'm opening a buy for $1,102. SuperTrend gave a buy signal. This indicates a regime change and a priority for upward movement. CCI shot up sharply, showing that the buyer has gained momentum and the market is ready to continue rising, not make a short pullback. From the candles, you can see a breakout from the consolidation with a strong green candle. The price quickly moves upward, the seller doesn't have time to seize control. And the trade brings me $2,115. What can I say? Excellent session. So today you saw how I calmly and steadily grew my balance from $22 to a little over $2,000 because I worked with a clear direction and a movement strategy. And if you want to see such trades in real time and understand why an entry is made exactly there, go check out my Telegram. The link is below this video. Message me so I can add you.